Kia ora. Good morning. Now, I know many of you always wonder if I ever get time to rest and relax. Well, to be honest with you, I would say sometimes not as much as I should, but I always love my weekends. Um, and I mostly spend my weekends with my boys at home. But then in a few hours, I spend it in my man cave. So this is my man cave. I'll be showing you guys around. In fact, during the lockdown was the first time I introduced my man cave to everyone out there for the first time. And I thought perhaps I'd take you for a little tour one more time for those of you who haven't quite seen it. So basically, it is it is a jungle in here. So this is an indoor space. So if you look up, you have the wood and so on, and a bit of UV protection, and so it basically has four cornered walls right around, a door that exits to the driveway, and you can see some of the walls, and it's basically a forest. And this is how I relax. You can hear the trickle in the air. The trickle you're hearing is this. It's my lion fountain. Yeah, that's what you're hearing, and I love it. It keeps me relaxed as much as possible. There's so much going on here. In fact, one day, I have a couple of my friends always tell me that one day I may literally have to hack my way through my own, if you will, man cave. So, for many of you who are thinking or who have the idea that man cave is meant to be like somewhat an office-like space, a place where they just couch, you can just sit there, there's TV and so on. Mine has no TV, no video game. It's basically a theme that revolves around home and what home was like for me. Slightly different, but you get the idea. And the one part I like about my man cave, apart from its enormous beauty, is my black tub. It used to be white, but it's now black. Check it out. Yeah, so that's my black tub. And some nights, I just like to sit in there, stewing in a nice warm bath, and just listening to the fountains, the water, the sound of the waters in the air. And it's good. One thing I love about my man cave as well is if I come all the way here and you look right across, you look at the floor, it's covered with autumn leaves, basically generated from all these, autumn leaves right around into the shed where my boys leave their equipment and resources. And my man cave, of course, has a couch, and that's what I like to call my thinking couch. So I sit there, and that's where I brainstorm some of these crazy ideas I come up with for Pride Lands. But in here is the shed, and as you can see, the shed has got its own vines creeping everywhere. Look at that. See what I mean? It just vines everywhere, and it just extends and it carries on all the way down. And the biggest beauty is the floor. So you have all these autumn leaves on the floor, so all the way in the shed, and these autumn leaves carries on into the man cave itself, right through. So I wonder to everyone out there, what kind of man cave do you have out there? Or woman cave? Yeah. What kind of man cave or woman cave do you have out there? Mine is a jungle, and I love it. There are all kinds of creatures here, literally all kinds. There are flowers. In fact, I discovered this one today. You're gonna love this. Check this out. I discovered this beautiful flower. Frankly, I don't even know what it is, but I just discovered it today, and it's just bloomed and there are more of it everywhere. And there's this tree trunk here, and there's another flower just right here. If you can see that, yeah, right there. It's another flower just right there. And there's just so much bloom in here, and it's so beautiful considering it's winter. I think this place actually has its own life and habitat. And the one thing I love about it is that there are vines and vines of different colored plants out here. And down here, one of the things I love about it is some of these tree trunk here, the roots are growing all around, everywhere, and around the corners, just growing everywhere and creeping just literally everywhere. It's trying to find its way around. If you look here, and it's incredible. More importantly, I've left a couple of exciting things around as well. So you have a lion here, which you would otherwise would not spot here. There's a lion coming out in the bush. There's another lion here, no surprises there, with his own funky hairstyle. There are, let's see, some seashells on the table. In fact, even this table here has got plants growing all over it, literally everywhere. And you have all kinds of things just there, just a couple of magical stuff just everywhere, and yeah, I mean, there's just so much happening. And what else? There you go. And you have a house here as well, lanterns, and yeah, things that I've left around, even butterflies. So the butterflies around as well. So yeah, this is how I relax, this is how I rest, and this is how I enjoy my day. So if I'm not busy interacting with my children or other people's children, this is my relaxing time. I come into my man cave, sit back, kick back with a cup of tea, and yeah, and just put my feet up and come up with some crazy ideas of what I can do to help our children out there, anything I can do. And so I do rest. I do rest as much as I can, or should I say as much as I should. And some of the people on Facebook wanted to know if I ever get time to myself. Yes, I do. I do. Not as much as I want, but I do, just enough. And this is how I do it. My man cave. I love it. It is, it's a reflection of my home. It's a reflection of New Zealand as well. And yeah. And I think you should try. I think you all should. Nature is amazing. It really is. And it can do so much because we're all connected to it. And if you allow it into your home, yeah, it will bring you a lot of peace and keep you relaxed as much as possible. So thank you for watching. And to those of you out there who are worried that I'm probably going to burn myself out, I do have a way to rejuvenate. And this is it. Thank you. And if you want any advice on how to keep some of these beautiful plants alive, let me know. And I'll do my best to share what I can based on my experience. Have a good day. See you then. Bye.